What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm sure if you're here today, you want to see how I slay this ponytail. So just keep watching. Alright. Now, with this style, I didn't use any heat at all. Just gel, jam, anything I could use, any type of product. I didn't use any heat. Her hair was not flattering at all. So, I sectioned her hair into a half section with the front portion being smaller than the back. I had every intention to put a broken heart in the back of her head, but I forgot to make the heart shape at the top, like where it gets smaller. So it ended up just being I don't even know what you call that, a big circle, basically. Because I didn't make the top portion, the top of the back smaller. Like I didn't bring the upside down heart in. There you get what I'm saying. It don't matter. Her hair still was cute. So the product that I'm currently putting in her hair was the orange container of Shining Jam. I use very minimal braiding hair for this style. I probably use not even a pinch of hair. But I just like to use braiding hair when I do my braids because it just makes it look so much neater and it lasts longer also. So now I'm going in to section off the zigzag braid that I had put in the middle, which is kind of hard to explain. So I really feel like you should just watch me part for zigzag braid. But you basically go through and part the zigzag braid. But as you're parting it, you're gonna take a piece. You're gonna part off a piece right there. Oh, it's kind of hard. Just watch. So now I'm going in with some more Shining Jam, and of course I was just doing anything. That's why it's called a Freestyle Ponytail. I was going in with rubber bands on both sides of the head, and I braided each section, but then I realized that I shouldn't have braided the section all the way down because I was taking that braid into the next section. If you get what I'm saying. But it's really easy to do, like these ponytails, rubber bands, braids, all that. You just have to know how to be like very neat, like, because your ponytail is not neat. You can have the sweetest style, but it's not gonna look like nothing because it's not neat, and you didn't take your time with it. So you need to have patience, and you also need to know how to braid. So, but yep, I'm doing the same thing to this side, and they don't have to be perfectly like the same on both sides, but it's best to try to match what you do on one side to the other side, to basically be symmetric. Now, onto the front. I've already sectioned her hair off into 3 different sections. I'm going in with Shining Gem and prepping her hair for my feed-ins. I'm not the feed-in queen, so don't think that I am. It's 2 ways you could do stitch feed-ins. You could use your comb to part it as you braid, or you can use your pinky or your thumbnail. I go back and forth between pinky and thumbnail. It just depends on the person's hair texture. Brittany has good hair. So you could use your pinky and thumb and pause. Don't mind her because she was having a toothache, so don't think that I was the reason why she was sitting over there crying. Because I said, Brittany, why you sitting up here crying? They gonna think that I'm hurting you. But no, I wasn't hurting her. She was having a toothache. So yeah, she was having just in pain. But that feed-in is done, and I believe that I did this one the finger way. I think I did this one the comb way. So just see what technique you like better, which one works for you, which one doesn't work for you, and if it doesn't work, if either one don't work for you, then I don't know what to tell you. But I went through and pre-sectioned off her stitches, and I just like kind of made them stick together. All right, y'all, we almost done. So y'all know you got to keep going in with that good old Shannon gem, honey, cause it gets somebody some Indian hair in 5 seconds. No, I'm just playing. But no, my trick to doing ponytail is to, when I'm doing like rubber bands or braids or something, is to lather your hair, the person's hair up in shining gel, because that's how you get it to be as smooth as you can. And here we go again with symmetry. You want to try to make everything look the same, like same size, same part, and same everything. Because if you don't, it's gonna look a little janky. But yeah, I'm just going across doing rubber bands. The first row is always easy. As long as you get the first row right, the rest of the rows will be right too. But when you get to the second row, you're gonna add some more shining jam, and you're gonna section off another row. And after you do that, you're gonna apply shining jam to the back side of the row you just sectioned, and also the front side of the next section. And when you're doing these, you have to kind of eyeball and see which one are you going to pull into your current one. So you see I'm going to go for the one that's on the front row all the way to the right. With this one, I'm going to go with the left one all in the front row. And it's just like, you don't have to do it exactly like this, but what I do recommend is that you kind of map out where each one is going before you start securing them into the rubber bands. And another thing you want to make sure you do is you want to make sure that you're as you're pulling them, you're dipping your hand, as you're pulling the ends of the hair, you're dipping your hair into some sort of product, so that the end of the previous one, you see how I'm like rubbing my fingers, rubbing product on the ends of that hair that's going into the next one. You do that so that you have a smooth look, so that the hair is not bushy. Of course, the second to last part is braiding the excess hair that the ponytail will be sewn onto. I take one rubber band and take it around the base of the ponytail, but that wraparound part is going to be to, that's how you get your ponytail height. And then what you want to do is fold it over and add another rubber band, and fold the ponytail over to the base. The shorter your ponytail is, like your actual one that's attached to your head, the less your head will hurt. I tend to notice that when you make your ponytail too long, the braid too long, it weighs the ponytail down, in my opinion, and that's for high ponytails only. That's just what I think. But who am I? I'm no professional. But after you get finished doing everything, you want to spray it down with some holding spray to make it hard. But this is about it. Then you sew your little ponytail on. It's different ways to do it. Some people glue theirs. I like to give people the option to reuse their hair, so I just sew it. But it's just really easy. You do one stitch, throw the thread to the front, wrap. Do one stitch, throw the thread to the front, wrap. It's repetitive. It's really easy though. And I only used, I want to say, maybe one bundle, but it was in pieces. So but yeah, all you need for this style is shining gel, a comb, rubber bands, a pinch of braiding hair, and one bundle, and that's it. And you got yourself a flat ponytail. Now, just keep watching for the end result. I'm going to curl her ponytail once I finish sewing it on, and show you how to wrap that last piece around the base of the ponytail to give it that, natural look, no tracks exposed. Now, with wrapping that last piece, you want to get the piece of hair that you're going to use from the back of your client's head. Now, I always go in with Got to Be spray, and then I also go in and I put a little gel on it, Got to Be gel. And if I'm short on time, I'm going to flat iron it. If I have plenty of time, I'm going to blow dry it. But they both do the same thing. Now, this time I went in with gel on the whole piece rather than Got to Be spray, and I want to say I sprayed it in the end. but you can see that I put gel on it. I used the got to be gel again, and I went in and flat ironed it. And the heat basically seals the product that you put on to make it last longer. But all I gotta do is curl this fine ponytail. I sprayed holding spray on each section. I'll link the holding spray I used in the description box, just because I don't know what it's called. I had to look it up on Google. But it this basically just makes your curls last longer, and it don't make them stiff either. But this is it. That's all you have to do. So this is the final result. Of course, I combed out her curls to give it more of a wave, but I just want to thank you guys for watching my video. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel.